Hey guys, Dominator of the World here, doing a commentary video on Empire Total War multiplayer. In this battle, I command Great Britain, and my opponent, jasonlamentgraves, commands the Poland-Lithuania faction. In my British Empire army, I contain 2 units of 24-pounder foot artillery, 2 regiments of horse, 2 lifeguards, 4 units of green jackets, 1 unit of the Black Watch, 1 Coldstream Guards, and 5 units of line infantry. The Black Watch and Coldstream Guards are elite infantry units, and I never tried them before, since I've just started playing this game, of course, but I've watched the Prince of Macedon's videos, and they looked pretty cool, so I was deciding to try them on my own. So here are my Coldstream Guards, not very different from my line infantry, except I guess more royal, I guess you could call it. And here are my Black Watch with their kilts, so I'm guessing they're from Scottish backgrounds. So anyways, let's go to the army of jasonlamentgraves. In his army, he has 2 units of 6-pounder horse artillery, 2 units of light dragoons, 1 unit of winged hussars, 5 riflemen, and 9 units of line infantry. And here are his line infantry, and he set them behind this big wall, so he has a big opportunity to camp, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. So I'm gonna have to flank him. And on the mini-map, if you can see it, I am the blue, and my opponent is red, and his lines are very compressed, and mine are very spread out, so it's gonna be easy to flank him. So anyways, on his far left flank, he sent in all his cavalry units, and he made a very big mistake here. He dismounted both of his light dragoons, and so now they're infantry units, and they're gonna go toe-to-toe with my line infantry, so they're gonna rout. But in doing this, he has reduced his cavalry significantly, so now he only has his winged hussars as his mounted cavalry. And I still have 4 units of cavalry, so it's going to be easy to take out his. So here are his winged hussars. And now his guys are shooting on my guys, and my guys are shooting at his guys. And if you guys haven't noticed yet, my graphics on this game have improved. I've set them up at a higher level, as high as they can go without this game lagging so much on me. But now you can see from an aerial view what my guys are doing. Like when they're loading, they won't be just standing there. You can actually see them loading whenever you're at a significant height above the battleground. But anyways, he sees that my cavalry have massed on his left flank, and he's sending in his winged hussars, and I'm sending in all 4 units of my cavalry to take out his winged hussars. And now they're jumping the fence, and they're gonna charge into my guys. And this little scene reminded me of the scene in The Kingdom of Heaven, I think the movie is called, whenever Legolas, or Orlando Bloom, whenever Orlando Bloom charged his 100 knights into the Saracen army, and the Saracen army outnumbered him 10-1. So this kind of reminded me of it. But anyways, you can see his guys are routing now, including his light dragoons. And my cavalry didn't even do that. My line infantry were able to do that. But anyways, since his light dragoons are routing, there are a ton of free horses here, and my line infantry have the opportunity to take them, but they decide not to. I guess they were under orders or something, that they were unable to take their horses. But I would have liked a lot more cavalry, so I wouldn't have minded if they took their horses. But anyways, here on his left flank, my guys are getting into position so that they can flank him. And his guys are already in a position where they can repel the attack, because he's positioned his guys in a semi-square, and I'm not talking about the square that repels the cavalry charges. I'm talking about an actual square, because the wall that he's in is an actual square field, and he's made a semicircle, so that is a very good strategy if you're in that sort of situation, because helps you protect your flanks if you have enough men, and it keeps your center pretty sturdy. But although he's oh wait, we're not at that part yet. Anyways, so his guys on his left flank are riflemen, so he has a larger range than my guys, so he's shooting on my guys first. Behind his enemy lines, I've sent my cavalry behind them, and we're charging his artillery pieces. And he sent in 2 units of line infantry to fire on my cavalry once he sees that they're behind his lines. But they won't be able to do too much damage. They won't be able to rout any of my units. But we're gonna be able to demolish both of his artillery units, which is quite a change from what usually happens in my battles, because usually my cavalry gets obliterated before or after they charge into my opponent's cannons. So this was quite a change that my cavalry survived. But anyways, on his far left flank, he's managed to rout my 2 line infantry units. But they're gonna stop routing eventually, and they're gonna come back for a second chance, and they're gonna win the second chance. But he hasn't routed all of my units that are attacking his left flank. There's this one unit here that you can see that is sort of giving a bit of flanking fire on his guys. This game is just too awesome with better graphics. So anyways, here is his right flank, and my cavalry the cavalry that survived charged into his line infantry on his right flank. And he did another mistake here. He charged all of his line infantry into my cavalry, and that made a very big gap in his center. So that gave me an opportunity to move my center into position so that when his center came back, we were able to shoot each other without my guys getting shot at while they advanced. And the cavalry was basically a diversion. They weren't meant to rout any of his units, or a ton of his units. They were just meant to give time to my guys so that they could get in position to flank my opponent's right flank. So on his left flank, I have destroyed his left flank. They've all routed, or they've all merged into his center because his center's back, and his right flank is just disorderly. It's gotten very confused with my cavalry charge, so we're gonna be able to rout his right flank. And anyways, what you've missed is that he charged all of his guys into my infantry, but we were able to rout his guys, and his guys were routing, but a ton of his units came back from routing, and he decided to position them behind another wall, and we're gonna have another shootout, and I'm gonna flank his guys again because my lines are still longer than his, and he's gonna see this, and he's gonna do another bayonet charge into my guys. This is a typical move of someone who knows that they're gonna lose, because it seems that everybody likes to bayonet charge whenever they know they're gonna lose. Either that, or they bayonet charge whenever they know they're gonna win. Because if your opponent has 1 unit and you have a ton of units, you bayonet charge them. You don't just shoot them. So anyways, we've routed all of his units, and that's basically the end of the battle. Waiting. Yeah, that's the end of the battle. I'll let you see the statistics here. And good game to my opponent, JasonLamentgraves, and hope you guys enjoyed this video.